Welcome back, Air Race fans. I'm here at the highest point at Stead Reno Airport. As you can see, I'm giving you a bird's eye view of what the event looks like. So right over here, you're gonna walk through our gates after you buy your ticket. You're gonna make your way down, maybe to the information booth to find out when your favorite race will be. You can make your way down to the grandstands, or you can check out our food area where you're gonna find a ton of food and a ton of souvenirs. I would suggest buying those early. So if you've got your pit pass, you can make your way down to the pit gate. You're gonna walk through and you're gonna find your unlimiteds, you're gonna find Formula Ones, sport class, biplanes, you name it, it's down there. And over here on the east side, we've got more military souvenirs as well as food. We have the National Heritage Museum where you, the fan, have the right to vote for the People's Choice Award. Over here we've got the Jets pits, as well at the very end we've got our military section, which should be filling up at the end of the day. And over here we've got our Patriots stage, there are guest performers, as well as some Raptors at the very end. All right, so we're gonna make our way west and we're gonna find some more rooftops so I can show you more of the event. Let's go. I found another great spot to watch the Reno Air Races. I'm standing in what most of you are familiar with, the grandstands. I'm right here at home pylon and right in front of our announcers where I'm catching all the action. Speaking of action, we got the jets going out, so let's watch.
As they take off, so I tell people to identify each airplane as
I have found yet another great place to watch the Reno Air Races, and I am up here with Lieutenant Colonel Bo. Why don't you tell us where we're at?
Well, right now we're up in race control tower, where basically all the talking to the planes, all the control that goes on with what's out there is where the heat of the communications, I guess, goes on.
And did you come up here because this is a primo spot to watch?
Well, yeah, but it's not really, of course, an open spot, but yeah, it is a nice spot.
Or in a secret spot.
Yeah.
Speaking of great places to watch the air races, look who I found. I have just gained access into one of the top pits to get into. I'm talking about Rare Bear's pit, and they're gonna let me go upstairs and we are gonna get one of the prime spots in the racing pit area. Let's go. Race fans, I have found the best view here at the Reno Air Races. I'm hanging out with the crew. We have an amazing view of home pylon. We've got pylons back here, staging area for the planes, and of course, the races. Speaking of races, Steve, let's hear what happened today.
Hi, this is Steve, the Wild Thing Stavrakakis, and welcome to the first day of racing at the TravelNevada.com Reno National Championship Air Races and Air Show, once again presented by Breitling. This is a 49th running of the world's fastest motorsport, and what a day we had. As expected, Tom Aberle won the biplane heat with a speed of 241 miles per hour, just a hair slower than yesterday due to the cooler temps, but he said the smoother air made it a lot more fun to fly today. In Formula One, Steve Senegal set a course record yesterday. An interesting note, Steve chose to give up his pole position in today's race. We interviewed him to find out why.
This airplane particularly accelerates a lot slower than the other airplanes. So the way I preferred to do it today was to go on the outside. And that way the other two airplanes that were on inside of me could actually jump out in front. And then as my airplane accelerated, I would pass them and then have clean air after that.
In the T6 Gold Heat, Nick Macy and Six Cat set a course record of 246 miles per hour, beating longtime rival Dennis Buin and John Lomar. Further back, Lee Ullman and Baby Boomer passed John Zayak to take fourth. That's Baby Boomer's best placing to date in the T6 class ever. Surprisingly, the sport class, which used to be dominated by Kevin Eldridge and his NXT, is now being dominated by what used to be considered a slow airplane, the Glass Air. Jeff Lavelle took first place with a speed of 387 miles per hour. One interesting note, Lee Beal in Sweet Dreams is bringing a new twist to the races with a Chevy 350 cubic inch small block automobile engine, and was in a comfortable third place through the race until high oil temps forced him to reduce the power, once again showing the innovation that takes place in the sport class. In jets, we had race number 36, Robert Piesold, flying Double Delight, an L-39 Albatross jet, won it with 440 mile-an-hour speed. Second was race number 58, piloted by Jeff Turney. Their airplane's called Draken. It too is an L-39 Albatross. Jeff turned 424 miles per hour, but cut pylon 1 on lap 3. Race 777, Larry Lee, a rookie, placed very well, 420 miles an hour in his L-39C. And in Heat 2B, we had race 66, Mark Pracy in Blank Check, another L39 Alcatraz, doing 415 miles an hour, but once again, a pylon cut number 5 on lap 2 dropped him down. That put Lachlan Onslow racing hot section, a TS11 Polish-built Iskra jet, at 413 as our winner unofficially. We had Joe Gano from Reno, Nevada flying Sluggo. His L29 Delphin went around the course at 393 miles per hour average. But as everybody was looking for, as always, is the Unlimiteds. In our medallion heat this morning, race number 55, that's the beautiful F7F Tiger Cat called Here Kitty Kitty, owned and flown by Rod Lewis, went a blazing 354 miles an hour, followed by John Correnti in a beautiful F4U Corsair at 312. And race 31, Robbie Gordon flying the Vance family Speedball Alice, a P51D model Mustang, took up 3rd place. In our Unlimited Bronze Heat 1B, we had Corey Wells flying the Sanders family race plane Argonaut, that's a big Sea Fury. Race number 114 did 356 miles per hour. Brian Sanders, the owner of both of those airplanes, came in 2nd racing the family's original airplane that still has the beautiful Bristol Centaurus engine with a 5-bladed prop. He too did 356, but a couple miles an hour, actually a couple tenths slower. 3rd place was race number 12, Doug Matthews in his beautiful P51D model Mustang, the Rebel. And 4th place was Brent Zaghetti in his beautiful P51D model, sponsored by Jelly Belly Candies, Sparky. The big news of the Unlimited class was our top 3 airplanes did not have to race today. They earned a bye by being the fast qualifiers. We have Steve Hinton flying Bill DeStephanie's Strega, race number 7. It's a 10-time Unlimited winner here. Steve is our reigning World Air Race champion for 4 years in a row now. Qualified at a whopping 495 miles per hour. 2nd is Stu Dawson flying Rare Bear. That's Rod Lewis's highly modified Bearcat, race number 77. He was just a couple miles an hour back at about 493. And then Tom Richard flying Precious Metal, beautiful P51D model Mustang with the counter-rotating props. He came in 3rd, so as far as qualifying, so these 3 guys got to sit out today, but all of them will be on the track tomorrow. We're looking for speeds in excess of 500 miles per hour. We hope you can be with us live and in person right here at Stead Airport for the 49th running of the TravelNevada.com Reno National Championship Air Races, once again brought to you by Breitling. But if you can't be with us here live, stay tuned to your computer and we'll keep you updated just like we did tonight. Thank you very much. Again, this is Steve the Wild Thing Stavrakakis saying go fast, fly low, turn left.